Here it is, 2007 Civic EX. This thing's pristine, original owner. Only 103,000 miles and all the paperwork. Literally, like this huge ass stack. So I'm gonna take care of this thing and yeah, hope you guys tune in for day 4. Peace. Alright guys, so some of the stuff that I bought for my parents' surprise car came, and I wanted to show you guys what I'm going to be doing to the car. I'm still waiting for the brakes and rotors, and those haven't come yet, but once they come I'll probably get that done. Most likely I'll have them come back and do it, but so I bought the 2007 Civic, the rear brake light, third brake light goes bad, so I bought an OEM part replacement. We're going to replace this. I also bought a cabin filter for the car, so we're gonna change this out. I guess, I don't know if it's been changed or not, so I'm gonna do it anyway. So I guess preventative maintenance is always key. So better air. I bought new windshield wipers for the car because it's been raining lately, and you know the wipers on the car kind of suck, so we're gonna replace these. I also bought an engine filter. So I know if you guys might be against Fram or whatnot, but hey, it's cheap and it works, so this is gonna go into the car as well. We're gonna bleed the brakes in the car with the Super ATE Type 200. This is the one that's clear. The original one used to be blue, but they changed it because I guess there was some regulation issue where people couldn't tell if it was dirty or not. So that's why they changed it back to the regular color. So Type 200 brake fluid, bleed and flush. Civic's, I think 2 quarts is good enough. We are also going to do transition fluid, a Honda OEM, it's the way to go. The right headlights are kind of oxidized, so we're going to get rid of it with this 3M headlight restoration system. We're going to sand it, buff it, and then seal it. So this. Spark plugs have not been changed. Car has 103,000 miles, so we're gonna change all the spark plugs. These, the NGK laser iridiums. These are the OEM ones that come with the car, so 4-cylinder engine, one for each. Thermostat. The radiator was changed. Upper and lower radiator hoses were changed, but thermostat was not changed, so we're gonna replace it with an OEM one. Pretty easy, straightforward. Just gotta make sure you bleed the system. You gotta make sure you burp out all the air bubbles. This is a phone mount. Not really maintenance, but I guess it's a place to put the phone. And that is it. The rest of the stuff is just like washers and drain plug washers, fill plug washers. But once the brakes come, we'll do that too. So the car is going to be pristine. Everything is going to be done before the customer picks it up. So we'll get going. I'm changing out the spark plugs here. Everything was fairly basic. I checked the gap. Everything was already pre-gapped, so I didn't need to do that. The original spark plugs in the 2000s Honda Civic is the NGK Iridium. So if you want to get some of those, just go on Amazon and type in the model, and it should come up. You need about four to be exact, one for each cylinder. Take them out by hand, and then put them back in. Start up the car. Everything should work. Pretty basic. I don't think these were ever replaced in the car, so it's a good thing that we got this done. Guys, changing the oil. I went with 5W20 Castrol conventional oil. It takes about 4 quarts. Basically drain out the oil, put in 3 quarts, start up the car, then fill it up as needed. I filled up about 4 quarts even, and the car runs great. So go ahead and replace the filter as well, because they're fairly cheap and you don't want to use an old one. Alright guys, we're in the middle of changing out everything. It's a big mess. Take a look. My awesome little brother Dan helping me wash, buff, and wax out all the imperfections in the car. Thanks, Dan. Good job. And here I am changing out all the brakes in the Civic. I think the rotors were never changed. They were resurfaced, but they were never changed. So the most difficult part I had with the brakes were the two bolts holding on the rotor. That was really rusted, so I had to drill it out with a drill, and that took a little while. But once it was out, everything else was pretty easy. The brakes that I got were the Callahan brand off of Amazon. It's an OE replacement. I ran those on my TSX, and I never had any problems, and they were cheap, and it worked really well. So I went ahead and put those on this car, and I also bled out the brakes and replaced them with Super AT Type 200. It's a yellow one. It's really, really solid. It's .4, so the boiling point's higher. I use that on my 2000 for a track, so I figured, hey, why not put that in the Civic? But yeah, brakes are great. It took only, I guess, a couple of stop and goes to break in. But other than that, brake dust was minimal and everything was good. So if you guys are looking for a brake kit, I recommend this brand. Check out the description later for the link to the product. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Edges in 32K Media. Today is the day. Today is January 14th. It is a Sunday, and we have spent the last literally 4 days preparing this car, purchasing it, getting the title, going to the AAA to get it registered and everything. So we changed out the oil, the transmission fluid, did the spark plugs, got the new rear brake light in, buffed out the front headlights, rotated the tires, new brakes, new brake pads, new front rotors, vacuumed the interior, detailed the car. It's literally really good looking right now. So we are about to drive 6 hours to Sacramento, and we're going to surprise my parents. But before we do that, let's take a quick tour around the car and give you guys a little peek of what is going to be in store. So take a look. Peace. Alright, we are about halfway to my parents' house. We just stopped by to get some gas and checked them on the car. The brakes broke in. It's still a little bit of brake dust, but I think that'll go away in the first, I guess, couple days. But yeah, so the plan is that we're going to park like down the street from my house, my parents' house, and then we're gonna move everything from this car to my brother's car, because my brother is actually driving back with me in his other car. So that way, I told my parents that I bought something off of Amazon and it's shipping to our house, and it's really expensive, so I have to go back and get it. So I actually had to go and buy something cheap, and it's shipping to the house, and they're gonna be home to get it because they were actually gonna go out of town, but then they had to stay home. So that was our backup plan. It's a pretty good story, right? Such a BS, but it worked. So we're going to pull up in my brother's Prius, and I'm gonna take myself out, pretend like, you know, I'm just there, and then I'm gonna have him, like, I guess, go in the garage. I'll shut it. I'll go outside. I'll tell my brother to like do something, and then I'm gonna open the garage and be like, "Hey, close your eyes." And then when they open it, I'll be like, "Surprise! This is your car now. Let's go take it to the track." Not just kidding. So yeah, that's our plan, and we'll catch up with you guys in about 2.5 hours. So talk to you guys soon. Peace. Alright guys, I just got to Sacramento. We just swapped cars, so I got to my brother's Prius, and we're gonna surprise my parents. So here goes. See what happens. Cái xe của ba, hai cái xe của ba hình như bị hư nhiều á, về cái máy bị hư. Tôi thấy tí mượn xe của ba hỏi. Thì tại vì thấy Mi đi làm á, Mi kẹt xe kia, nó bị hư giữa chừng, thì không Mi về về. Mình chung lại mình giúp ba Mi mình mua cái xe. Mua cái xe Prius này.
Đấy. Xe của con hả?
Đó Mi.
Giỡn chơi.
Bà coi đi.
3 đứa hả?
Giỡn.
Wow.
Phải không?
Cho mami vào trước.
Đứa chị Phát lái liền.
Đây ngồi passenger được chưa?
Sẽ tự động hả?
Dạ.
Này.
Đây là chị với mình.
À, đó là hai đứa lái hai chiếc hả?
Dạ. Ở giỏi con kia.
Trời đất ơi.
Anh nổ máy lái được không?
Tưởng có chuyện chi hết hồn kêu bánh mì xuống. Hết hồn tưởng là có chuyện chi nữa mà còn nói xe. Mới mua hả?
Civic là good rồi, very good rồi.
Con 3 ngày liên tiếp con với tí làm maintenance, mình thay hết rồi, chứ con có in nha cái list.
Vậy hả? Ok.
Còn cái gì mà hư hết mình sửa hết rồi á.
Ok.
Xong rồi còn nếu mà bay xuống LA thì con là tí thay nhớt được dùng.
Ok.
Mà tốn tiền chi vậy?
Đổ tại mi lấy cái xe.
Được rồi.
Nhưng mà mi lấy cái xe đỏ nhiều khi nó bị hư.
Nhưng mà
Có lần
ba nghĩ tí là người cầm cái xe nhất.
Ừ.
Đúng, tại vì mi bác hai cái xe này nó của ba giữ nó nhưng mà nó cho nó bị cũ quá thành lỡ mà lấy đường xa nó lại bị hư cái gì thì con muốn nó bị vậy thành nha.
Nhưng mà có cái xe này rồi.
Dạ, ba lấy mi lấy xe này.
Mami là lái xe này, ba sẽ hai xe kia được.
Nhưng mà cái xe nó an toàn hơn, nó reliable hơn á. Vì gạt cái gì thì
Hay là để đi cho một tí đi.
They almost a G37.
Cái này là con mua cho ba mi ấy. Vì có cái condition là ba mi phải giữ cái xe này không được bán.
What the hell?
Không được bán với lại không được ăn ở trong. Ăn quá. Đồ ăn toàn là đồ ăn không à.
Xe đẹp quá, very good.
Giống cái xe của con á hả?
Beautiful.
Phải không?
Dạ. Vì bạn cái ngày đầu tiên con về con sửa, cái ngày thứ hai con sửa, thì cái ngày thứ ba tí qua giúp mình sửa hết cả ngày luôn á.
Vậy hả?
Sao mình mới lái xuống đây á?
Vậy hả?
Dạ.
Lái good hả?
Dạ, con đi AAA con làm hết cái giấy tờ cho ba rồi.
Ram.
Tên sao?
Chỉ còn cái title là ba phải viết cái tên của ba thôi. Xong ba tới AAA ba đưa họ. Có trả cái registration fee giùm ba luôn rồi.
Ok.
Thì ba chỉ cần xin nó gửi tới cái tên của ba.
Trời ơi. Thank you.
Đi mai mốt rồi đi.
Cảm ơn con.
No, I'm good.
Kệ.
Thank you mấy đứa con ha.
Đi mai mốt mình lấy làm được.
Cảm ơn tí nha.
You tinted it too?
Hả?
Như vậy ba với mami không là 4 cái xe.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Xe tí sửa nè.
Cái chìa khóa ba rồi.
Không, ba đưa lại rồi hay là con xe?
Đâu?
Ba để ở trong
Oh, it's in there.
Dựng chó thôi.
Ram,
Oh, the Honda sound. They stopped me putting that in. The chime.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Dude, I got a steal for this car.
I know.
Hell lucky. One owner too.
I was gonna buy it if you didn't buy it for fast.
Dude, we did hella maintenance. We were up at like 9 till like 9 at night yesterday.
Damn hell. Is it easy to work on?
Yeah, but it's just a lot of work because the rotor's like rusted, so I had to like drill it out.
You know how to drill the rotors?
It's
For,
like
like,
your car,
surface?
like your rear. You know, with that little screw.
Oh, you had to do it?
Yeah, we had to two of them.
Did you use like the hammer thing? Oh shit. Too sensitive? Dude, this guy's fast.
It's a single cam.
Oh, it
I
is?
think it's hella good, guys. I was like 36, 37 on the off freeway.
Dude, black's classy.
All right, guys, this is the bonus footage. This is the seller. This is awesome, cool guy. And
Hey guys,
yeah,
Jimmy.
I'm getting a really good deal in the car, so I'm really thankful.
Yeah, I've had this car since when I was in college,
Yep.
and this year would have been 10 years.
Yeah,
And in the
original
summer,
owner.
Yeah, drove
Yeah.
from Virginia, got me through college, drove me
Yep.
out here. Had it, yeah, original owner.
Yeah.
But I know I'm giving it to a good guy who's,
Yeah.
gonna, you know,
Yeah.
make it basically brand new again and then give it to his parents. So
Yep.
happy
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
able to sell it to him. And we're coworkers.
Yeah. yeah. I mean, yeah, you guys, it's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
I wasn't even planning on buying a car. I was thinking about it because my parents' car is really old. And then we were just talking, and then I was just like, you know what? I should buy this car. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's for a good cause, and hope you guys can appreciate it. You know, we're gonna surprise my parents, all right? So they're gonna be pretty surprised. So, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks for tuning in. Peace.
Later.